I am counting every blessing, letting go and trusting when I cannot see. I am counting every blessing,
Welcome to the ND 500 podcast. Today's text comes from Proverbs chapter 6, verses 6 through 10. Go to the ant, consider her ways and be wise, which having no captain, overseer, or ruler, provides her supplies in the summer and gathers her food in the harvest. How long will you sleep? When will you rise from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to your sleep. So shall your poverty come on you like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. Labor Day weekend is probably one of the weekends that I hated most growing up. You know why? Because every Labor Day, my father would take myself and my two brothers. We grew up on the farm, and we would go out every Labor Day, and we would either be hauling hay or hauling wood. And I remember as a child, I asked my father, it was about 100 degrees, kind of the way it is right now. All of my friends were out having fun. They had Battle of the Bands going on. They had all kind of events going on around town. But myself and my brother and my dad, we were out in the country hauling hay, hauling wood, chopping wood. And I asked my father, I was like, why are we out here hauling hay and hauling wood in this hot weather? And my dad told me, he said, look to the ant. And he said to consider her ways. And at that time, I didn't realize that he was actually quoting scripture. But he explained to me at that time that we were hauling hay and we were hauling wood because winter was coming. And winter was coming in November. And my reply to him was that, well, it's not cold yet. And my father said, well, you don't wait until it gets cold and rainy and icy and all of that to go out and try to get some wood and hay. You want to do that right now so that when it comes, you already have it. And what he was explaining to me at that time is that the ant was smart. When you look at an ant is always working. An ant is always gathering things. An ant is always looking forward. The ant is always looking for what's coming next. So my message to you today is whatever it is that God has placed in your heart to do, work. And remember, the bigger your dreams, the harder you got to work, the earlier you got to get up. So my message to you today, on this weekend, have fun with your family, but at the same time, put in the work. So for me, I can already go ahead and tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working because guess what? It's something about this time of year that if I even thought about relaxing, I wouldn't even feel right, just because it has been instilled in me that Labor Day is a day in which you should be working. That's exactly what my father told me. He said Labor Day is exactly what it says. It means you labor on Labor Day. So anyway, I'm going to be laboring. So don't feel bad if you're out there working hard. Hey, I'm out there with you. I'm working this whole weekend. I'm going to take a little time off to, go out with my wife and all that for dinner. But at the same time, I'm putting in work. I have big dreams. I have a lot of work to do. And I encourage you to put in the work, keep your faith in God, and in His timing, the reward will come to you. Until next time, live in truth.
letting go and trusting.